2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the...
It's just about game time. The Blazers never looked more confident. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Green. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Rice in at the small forward position. And for the 76ers, we've got Antetokounmpo. Richmond is out there with Johnson. Then there's Wallace. And it's Eaton in at the 4 spot. Now here's Johnson. Richmond, the pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. And that one's good by Giannis. And the guys up front may determine, Brent, the outcome tonight. What elements make for a fantastic front court?
Well, nowadays it's about skilled front court players, guys who have the ability to not only shoot it, but also dribble handoff, make decisions with the basketball to help open up and spread up your offense for your guards and your quicker players to slash and find those gaps.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Brett Brown for a minute. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. And it wasn't too long ago, Brent, we were wondering what Giannis could do if he bulked up. Well, we don't have to wonder anymore.
Yeah, I don't think we need to wonder about an MVP in the league. The curious thing, Kevin, was last year after winning that award, Giannis coming out and talking about he's only at 60% of his potential. Can you imagine what's coming down the line if he realizes the other 40? He's something else.
And so here's Portland. The 76ers getting the bucket. Good on the triple.
Well, we see Draymond Green take a lot of threes. He doesn't make a lot of threes, but we see him take him. That time, knocks down the J.
Now here's Richmond. Giannis outside. 1:30 left here in the opening quarter. And that one goes long.
Well, that mid-range J usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Rice kicks to Thompson. Outside, Green. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Rice. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
It's Richmond on the wing. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Giannis passes to Wallace to the inside. Here's Eaton. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. That's good from Richmond. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pierce against Russell. Outside, Pierce. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Gallinari with the steal. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
They've got Gallinari. Williams out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's Dawkins in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Hamilton. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
And this is really what Hamilton does so well. A premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
Now here's Williams. Rip Hamilton with the rebound. Here's Batum. Pierce trying to break free. A shot by Batum, no good. Williams dishes to Russell. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Hamilton against Williams. Hamilton the pass to Jordan. Over Russell. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got the lead up to 5 now for Portland.
A big problem in the paint, really. This is the only area that DeAndre Jordan is going to score from.
Pass to Dawkins. Gallinari on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brent, offensive versatility, all the rage now. Which guards do you think do the best job of generating offense with their back to the basket?
I don't know so much as these guys are playing with their back to the basket, Kevin, so much as they're finding ways to get the ball without a dribble at about 15 feet away from the basket. So one dribble, they're at the rim.
Right.
They're very effective at the mid-range. Chris Paul and DeMar DeRozan have had tremendous efficiency from those areas on the floor. So those are the kind of players that put some pressure on your defense because they're starting their offense so close to the basket and they're effective with which they do it. Not on the post, not on the perimeter, and they're finding ways to be impactful.
Now here's Pierce. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Now, Jordan is a force on the inside. There's no denying that. A real problem right now for the defense.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not really great numbers for him at the line, but really not terrible either. Right around 70%.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Here is Richmond.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
Don't want to rush it, but you don't want to take too much time here.
He can't hit that time. Good D by Irving. To the middle, here's Abdul-Jabbar.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And Portland making a change here. Green's checked in.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Antetokounmpo. Portland grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds tonight. And that one's good. Green's got 5 points so far.
Draymond Green's not going to let anyone slow him down. Terrific at completing that chance.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. No good from outside. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. They gathered some serious momentum in the second quarter, and as well as they played, it's a little bit of a surprise. And that'll do it for us.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. One guy who's been getting it done is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Draymond Green is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Irving. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Rice in at the 3.
And Kyrie's so awesome at finding ways to get to the free throw line. Not afraid to get hit on his way up.
Both free throws good for Irving.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Eaton. Richmond outside. With some arc. Good D by Thompson.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
From deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the pass to Green. Kicks to Irving. Unloads. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Thompson against Johnson. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Pass to Giannis. Jacks up a 3. The 76ers again can't hit it. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Portland. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Irving against Richmond. Back to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. To the left wing. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And the 76ers with some changes. Russell, he's checked in for Richmond. And it's Williams in for Johnson. Outside Williams. Pass to Eaton. He kicks to Giannis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Nicholas Batum.
I wonder if Antetokounmpo is Greek for lightning, because that's what he did there on the penetration.
Jordan, he's checked in for Portland. And what a year last season for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He was terrific across, Greg, all stat categories.
And he was rightfully in the MVP conversation very early on. He's still very young, and I see multiple MVP seasons in his future.
Outside, Russell. From deep three-point range, and it's Portland with the rebound.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Irving. Here's the 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. ABC is out there with Kukoc, and it's Dawkins, and there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Williams at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots.
Irving, good. Irving's got the lead up to 11 now for Portland. You know, Brett, we know guys love really jawing at each other. What was your criteria for issuing a double technical for trash talk?
Yeah, in today's game, it's kind of like it could be a whisper or a wink, you know, the way that they look at it.
It's both sides, doesn't it?
And they just try to curtail anything that could escalate, Kevin. That's really what the referees are doing. As soon as they see some kind of body movement or see guys starting that way, they want to cut it off before anything else happens. So the criteria is a little bit confusing. Sometimes I like to see them getting after it a little bit.
built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're behind by 11. 1:56 left in the fourth. Both teams will make substitutions. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Johnson with it. Now Hamilton defending.
And that's how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Thompson against Johnson. Green, and it's blocked.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Now here's Richmond. Shot clock at 5. Back to Wallace. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Another miss by Philadelphia. Portland leading by 11.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Portland.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
Outside, Kukoc. The 76ers with another miss.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, Kevin. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
18 feet out. The 76ers again can't hit it. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Thompson for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Richmond the pass to Eaton. Will it go? And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Thompson.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Mark Eaton. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one is no good. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is